4th February 2024 Morning Murli Om Shanti Avyakt Bab Dada Madhuban. Essence. In order to pass with honors, check your account of all the treasures you have accumulated. In order to pass with honors, check your account of all the treasures you have accumulated. As soon as a child takes birth, he receives the fortune of being sustained by his mother and father. Then he receives the fortune of being taught by a teacher. After that, he receives directions, Srimat, or blessings from a guru. You receive all three, that is, sustenance, teachings, and blessings from the Supreme Soul. At the time of Amrit Vela, when you wake up absorbed in love for God. Love for God awakens you. Your day starts with love for God. Love rings the bell of your clock. The bell of love awakens you. Throughout the entire day, God's company enables you to carry out every task. Your fortune is so great that the Father Himself leaves His supreme abode in order to come here and give you teachings. Did you ever hear that God leaves His home every day in order to teach you? No matter how far away souls come from, no place is further away than the supreme abode. God, the highest on high, comes from the highest on high land to teach the highest on high children. You children have also promised, I will live with you, I will eat and drink with you, I will sleep with you, and I will return home with you. You must not go to sleep on your own. When you sleep on your own, the dreams you have are bad or have bad thoughts in them. Do not sleep alone. When you awaken with the Father. When you go to sleep with Him. When you go to your business, you are just a trustee of that business, and the Father is the master. When you go to work, you know that your director, your boss, is Bab Dada. You are just an instrument and doing everything under his directions. When you are sad sometimes, the Father becomes your friend and tries to cheer you up. When you shed tears of love, the Father comes to wipe away your tears. He places your tears like pearls in the jewel box of His heart. When you sometimes become mischievous and sulk, and you do sulk in a sweet way, the Father comes to make it up with you. He says, it doesn't matter, child, now move forward. Whatever happened has now become the past. Forget it. Let the past be the past. When someone of any occupation is set on his seat, the abilities and duties of that occupation automatically emerge. So, if you too remain constantly set on the seat of your form, then every virtue, power, and type of intoxication will automatically emerge. You will not have to work hard for this. This is known as the natural Brahmin nature, finishing other types of nature of many births. The natural nature of Brahmin life is to become an embodiment of virtues and an embodiment of all powers. All the other types of old nature are not the nature of Brahmin life. You have to understand that if you are still trying to finish your past nature, if the nature of your past still emerges, then you should understand that are not a Brahmin at that time but a warrior. You are battling to finish the past. To be a Brahmin means to have the same nature as Father Brahma's nature. A Brahmin life means that every step of Father Brahma is what are the steps of Brahmins. Let your words to every soul be filled with good wishes. This is known as words filled with significance. Do not speak ordinary words while walking and moving around. Anyone who suddenly comes to you should wonder whether these words are pearls. Words filled with good wishes or like diamonds and pearls. Bab Dada has indicated many times that very little time now remains for you to accumulate all the treasures. If you don't accumulate at this time all the treasures of time, thoughts, words, the wealth of knowledge, the powers of yoga, and the treasures of all virtues of a life of divinity, you won't easily find another time to accumulate all of these treasures. If you wish to pass with honors, your account of accumulation of every treasure should be so full that you will be able to experience the fruit of that accumulated account of treasure for 21 births. The too late bell of time has not yet rung, but it will ring. You will not be told the day or date in advance. Suddenly it will be announced, too late. You have to accumulate all of these treasures now. You have to accumulate all the virtues and powers now. Each and every treasure is connected with a virtue or power. Bab Dada has one pure desire of the teachers of the entire world, that the file of complaints should now finish. Do not think I will change if that one changes. Only when the mountain moves can I move forward. Neither will the mountain move, nor you will be able to reach your destination. Therefore, if you have pure feelings for that soul, then just give a signal and thereby empty your mind and intellect. Do not engage yourself in thinking about those who are embodiments of obstacles. Since everything is number wise, each one's stage will also definitely be number wise. However, you have to become number one. Transform yourself and have good wishes for those who become obstacles and those souls who have waste thoughts. It takes a little time and a little effort, but ultimately, garlands of victory will be placed around the necks of those who bring about self transformation. If you are able to bring about transformation in those souls with your good wishes, then do so. Otherwise, just give a signal. Put an end to your responsibility and bring about transformation in yourself and continue to fly ahead. This obstacle is also a golden thread of attachment which does not allow you to fly. In the function of the year of liberation, give Bab Dada the gift of your perfection to all the special souls everywhere who have a right to the fortune of God's sustenance, teachings, and Srimad, to the souls who are equal to the Father and who make themselves embodiments of their thoughts, to the instrument servers souls who easily attain success in the service they do and for themselves through God's willpower, to those who constantly experience the Father in their combined form, to the companion children who constantly fulfill the responsibility of who constantly fulfill the relationship of companionship. Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing. May you be a jewel of contentment, and with your speciality of contentment in your relationships and connections becomes threaded in the rosary. May you be a jewel of contentment, and with your speciality of contentment in your relationships and connections become threaded in the rosary. The confluence age is the age of contentment. Those who are content with themselves and who remain constantly content in their relationships and connections and make others content become threaded in the rosary, because the rosary is created through relationships. If one bead is not connected to the next bead, a rosary cannot be created. Therefore, be a jewel of contentment, Remain constantly content and make everyone content. The meaning of being in a family is to remain content and to make everyone content. Let there not be any type of conflict. Slogan: It is the duty of obstacles to come, and it is your duty to be a destroyer of obstacles. It is the duty of obstacles to come, and it is your duty to be a destroyer of obstacles.